On December 5th of 2023, Bethesda released a patch for the Shadowrend creation that prevented you from picking your Shadow's pocket, which meant we could no longer dupe armor with the Shadow. They did this by preventing you from activating the Shadow entirely. I believed there was no way around this, but thanks to a discovery by Darian Brownies, our arms race with Bethesda continues. Darian found that if you use the Mora's Grasp power on the Shadow, you can pick its pocket once the effect wears off. Looking at the script for Mora's Grasp, we can see why this is. At the start of the effect, it blocks activation on the target actor, and when it wears off, it enables activation again. In most cases, this would be considered normal behavior, but since the Shadow started off with blocked activation, we can abuse Mora's Grasp to unblock it. Mora's Grasp is obtained from the Hidden Twilight Black Book, which itself is located in Tel Mithryn. Normally you have to do a bunch of quests for Neloth to unlock the room it's stored in, but with a follower you don't even need to open the door. Just enter the follower command mode, look at the book through the door, and press activate as soon as you exit the command mode. If timed correctly, you'll read the book from a distance. Or you could just clip through the door with a few netch jelly. In fact, the entire dungeon can be skipped with a single clip and a source of water walking. Instead of using the book to progress to Chapter 2, you can clip through the wall behind it and then run straight north to the island with the green tentacle spire. That right there is the end of the dungeon. Use your mountain climbing skills to jump up from the back, then read the Black Book and obtain Mora's Grasp. Before returning to Solstheim, grab the Scroll of Paralysis on the table to the left. The only other requirement for duping armor with the Shadow is the Perfect Touch perk from the Pickpocket tree. After summoning your Shadow, use Mora's Grasp on them and wait an hour so it wears off. Then hit them with the Scroll of Paralyze and pick their pocket once it expires. You can't fail if you pick someone's pocket while they're in the get-up animation. If you don't see any items, reposition yourself behind them and try again. You won't be able to see the Shadow's equipped items in the inventory if they're detecting you. Once you do see the armor, use the triggers or shift click to equip it directly, and a new copy will immediately appear in the Shadow's inventory. This means we can once again use him to duplicate East Empire pendants and amass infinite wealth. I Am a Cobra also pointed out you can use Mora's Grasp to get the Archmage's robes from Savos Aren's corpse by raising him, hitting him with Mora's Grasp, waiting for it to wear off, then killing him again. But Mora's Grasp also has other uses. Particularly, we can use a bug called a sticky script to activate the spell's effects semi-permanently. This works by using it on an NPC, switching to a different cell, saving and reloading, then returning to the previous cell. What you'll find is an NPC stuck in the default pose, unable to be hit or interacted with. This works on non-humanoid creatures as well, which is how I froze Frost in my fishing rings short. This isn't incredibly useful on its own, but the unique properties it confers to an NPC can be exploited to get infinite skill levels using the Haunting Spirit from the Necromantic Grimoire creation. You see, the Haunting Spirit has a unique ability that temporarily increases all of your skills by 10 when it's killed by an enemy, but rather than apply the buff to you, the Haunting Spirit casts the spell on the enemy that killed it. Then your skills are increased through a script. We can also abuse this with the sticky script bug with the help of Mora's Grasp. You'll need the Conjure Ash Guardian spell, which you can buy from Talvis after completing From the Ashes, and enough magicka to cast both Conjure Ash Guardian and Haunting Spirit. Go outside and cast both spells, then wait for the uncontrolled Ash Guardian to kill the Haunting Spirit. As soon as it does, cast Mora's Grasp on it and enter an interior. Save and reload, then exit the interior. The Ash Guardian should have despawned, and your skills will still be buffed. Then you can wait 24 hours to refresh Mora's Grasp and repeat the process until your desired skill level. These extra levels will increase your weapon damage, reduce spell cost, and provide numerous other buffs. But with the exception of crafting skills, your buffs won't get any stronger after passing level 100. It also doesn't allow you to unlock perks with higher level requirements. But, if you level up any one of your skills after performing this exploit, leveled lists that check your skill levels to generate items will use the buffed values. This means you'll be able to buy expert level spells from merchants. This is a huge boon for leveling magic skills, specifically Repel Undead for Restoration and Conjure Dremora for Conjuration. Thanks once again to Darian for tipping me off to that. So, is Mora's Grasp the most broken Black Book power? Maybe. I guess you'll have to wait and see. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching.
If we could just unlock